reaching more milestones each time he's out there, becoming the sixth player all-time with 100 career dimes in the Olympics and the first for Team USA. He also became the third player for Team USA to reach 300 career points in the games, joining Carmelo Anthony and Kevin Durant. For much more on this win and what we saw, Brian Windhorst is on the scene in Lille, France, and joins us now with much more. Windy, so Team USA, they cruised to another win, but once again, it came with a big star on the bench. Joel Embiid, the only member of this squad that didn't play tonight. What did Steve Kerr have to say about that after the game?
It's going to continue to be this way because Steve Kerr is going to change his lineups depending on the matchup. The matchup for this game required quickness and speed. That is not Joel Embiid. They went with a faster, longer starting lineup with Jason Tatum and Anthony Davis in it. And frankly, Kevin, just about everything Steve Kerr and USA Basketball has done in this run-up in these early games here in the Olympics is turning to gold. His lineups and his game plans are working, even though it's uncomfortable at times to sit superstar players. It's working. If you look at the way this game played out, the U.S.'s second unit was a killer unit. Totally dominated the South Sudan. The lineup that he put together in the second unit totally changed the game. The front line played well enough, held the game down. The second unit did really well. By the way, Derek White, the guy who got criticized for being picked over Jaylen Brown, Derek White's been one of the team's 3 or 4 best players. He had a brilliant game tonight, one of 6 players to be in double figures. And Steve Kerr said after the game, look, this is not about the soap opera of the NBA. This is not about who's playing to get you through February and March and whatever. This is about winning the gold medal, and everything else goes to the side. He believes the team believes in that. And he also said, guess what? On Saturday, Joel Embiid will be back in the starting lineup against Puerto Rico. Kevin Durant will be on the bench. Drew Holiday, who, by the way, scored 15 points in the opener against Serbia and didn't start today, he'll be back on the starting lineup, and everybody's fine with it.
Yeah, you mentioned the second unit. Some of the guys, KD, Bam, Anthony Edwards coming off the bench, Halliburton and White, you mentioned having 10 points here. So we saw Halliburton, we saw Tatum on the floor. What else stood out that made this team so successful today?
Yeah, Bam Adebayo, Kevin, was all over me after the game because I speculated that he might be the player that would see his minutes reduced to get Tatum back in the game. And all he did was score 18 points and have 7 rebounds and probably the best game he's ever played for the national team. And he gave me extreme side-eye for daring to speculate that he might not play. But this is the thing. This team is so deep that this is what they're going to do. And the second unit that they used in this game was stocked with great defensive players, and the South Sudan, like Serbia before them and probably more teams after them, cannot compete with that second unit. That's where the U.S. is winning these games, and that's their plan to get to that 5th consecutive gold medal. It
is all working right now. And by the way, Steph Curry was 1 for 9, but we saw him with 4 assists, getting everybody involved. Team USA.
Maybe he should get benched.
Yeah, yeah, that's going to play well. That's going to play really well with his head coach. Team USA's final group stage game is Saturday, 11:15 a.m. Eastern against Puerto Rico. Windy, you're the best. Thank you so much. Amina?